Now that the future has arrived, is it what we anticipated? Ultra-realistic female robots are being created all around the world for employment, amusement, and even friendship. However, not all of them are being utilized in their intended manner. A few have even been outlawed, while others have sparked lawsuits and uproar. Let's examine some of the most outrageous debates over female robots. What if you could create the ideal companion? Someone who is totally committed to you, never fights, and always listens? This is no longer merely a fantasy for some people. Harmony AI, a humanoid robot designed for intimacy, relationships, and even love, was unveiled in 2017 by a firm named Realbotics. However, what began as a technology experiment quickly evolved into one of the most contentious discussions in the history of artificial intelligence. Realbotics CEO Matt McMullen, who had spent more than 20 years creating incredibly lifelike dolls, was the driving force behind Harmony. However, Harmony was more than just a tangible item, in contrast to his earlier works. Because of her artificial intelligence, she was able to converse, discover more about her owner, and even form a distinct personality. Users could alter Harmony's look, voice, and personality via a smartphone app. She might have been trained to be snarky, bashful, or playful. She would eventually recall specifics about her owner's background, interests, and dislikes, which made every conversation feel more genuine and intimate. Harmony AI swiftly turned into a contentious issue. Some viewed it as a groundbreaking development in AI companionship, particularly for people who have trouble interacting with others or feeling lonely. Others, however, were afraid of the social repercussions. Would interacting with AI partners lead people to distance themselves from genuine relationships? Could they foster irrational expectations of love and skew human emotions? When McMullen disclosed that future iterations of Harmony will have completely autonomous movement, enabling her to walk, make eye contact, and even mimic affection, the uproar grew even more intense. The question of whether humanoid AI should be created for partnerships at all sparked discussions about morality and ethics. Some critics argued that it could promote unhealthy emotional dependencies, while others fear it might even change the way people viewed human relationships altogether. Despite the backlash, the demand for AI partners continues to grow. In Japan and South Korea, some companies have already started selling humanoid companions as alternatives to traditional relationships. Is this the beginning of a new era of AI-driven love? Or are we heading toward a future where human connection is replaced by artificial affection? Can a robot be so dangerous that it gets banned? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi thriller. But in recent years, at least one female humanoid robot was deemed too controversial to exist, whether due to ethical concerns, security risks, or fears of how far AI was advancing. This case proves that not all robotic innovations are welcomed with open arms. In 2018, South Korea made headlines when it officially banned the sale and production of certain types of AI-powered humanoid robots designed for companionship. The most infamous case involved an ultra-realistic female robot, often referred to as AI doll, developed by an unnamed private tech company. Unlike other humanoid robots built for customer service or entertainment, AI doll was designed to mimic real human relationships, responding to voice commands, maintaining eye contact, and even adapting to the behavior of its owner over time. Its developers claimed it was an advanced emotional support AI, but critics weren't convinced. The South Korean government, along with multiple human rights organizations, raised serious ethical and legal concerns over AI doll psychological risks. Experts worried that prolonged interactions with AI robots like this could distort human relationships, making people overly dependent on artificial companionship. Legal loopholes. Unlike real human interactions, AI robots weren't protected by laws that regulate behavior in relationships, raising concerns about potential misuse. Moral backlash. Religious and ethical groups condemned AI doll, arguing that humanoid robots designed for relationships could erode social values and dehumanize interactions between real people. The controversy grew so intense that South Korea's National Assembly introduced new regulations, making it illegal to develop and distribute humanoid AI robots that could be seen as replacing human intimacy. The decision sent shockwaves through the robotics industry, sparking debates about the future of AI in human relationships. While South Korea took a firm stance against AI-humanoid relationships, other countries haven't been as strict. In Japan, humanoid robots with emotional AI are growing in popularity, and in the US, developers continue to push the boundaries of what robots can do. But one thing is clear: as AI continues to evolve, the debate over its ethical and psychological impact is just beginning. And if one robot can be banned for being too human, what happens when AI becomes even more advanced? In 2016, the world was introduced to Sophia, the first humanoid robot to achieve global celebrity status. With expressive facial features, artificial intelligence, and even a sense of humor, she was designed to be the face of the future. But what started as an exciting technological breakthrough quickly turned into a heated debate about ethics, authenticity, and the role of AI in society. Sophia was created by Hanson Robotics, a Hong Kong-based company specializing in lifelike humanoid robots. She was designed to mimic human emotions, respond in real time, and even hold deep conversations. Thanks to advanced AI and machine learning, she could joke, flirt, and express opinions, though many of her responses were pre-programmed. Sophia's rise to fame was unprecedented. She appeared on talk shows, attended global conferences, and even interviewed celebrities. In 2017, she was granted citizenship in Saudi Arabia, making her the first robot in history to be legally recognized as a citizen. This decision sparked a global controversy. Could there be rights for a machine? What about human rights in nations where people, particularly women, continue to struggle for fundamental liberties? Many academics started to doubt whether Sophia was a well-designed illusion or a true AI breakthrough. Despite her popularity, she did not genuinely think or feel, as AI experts noted, and the majority of her conversations were written. She was merely responding to algorithms. Then there was still another surprise. Plans were revealed by Hanson Robotics to mass-produce Sophia-like robots for use in customer service, healthcare, and education. In order to draw in investors, the business allegedly exaggerated Sophia's intellect, fabricating a story about how sophisticated humanoid AI actually was. Although Sophia is still a well-known representation of robotics, there are significant concerns about her existence. Can we trust artificial intelligence that poses as a human? Should humanoid robots be limited in their capabilities? Most importantly, what will happen if Sophia is only the beginning? What if there was something much more subtle that could affect decisions, affect emotions, and even shatter the will of the opponent, without a single shot being fired instead of guns and bombs? It's not science fiction. According to some analysts, the future of military strategy may involve AI-driven humanoid robots created especially for psychological warfare. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like this video, and feel free to comment with your thoughts on the subject. I'll see you shortly.